Hey everybody, how's it going today? Week 2 of my 2-week vacation. Sitting at home. I've done a whole bunch of chores. It took me a long time to do a bunch of chores. And now I said to myself this today, well, wait a minute, I need to have a vacation sometime during my vacation instead of having working at home on home projects. So that's one of the things. Today is no, that's August calendar. Is the 7th? No, it's the 9th. It's the 9th of September. See, I'm on vacation the 9th of September. And I've been trying to stay away from the news, but things are happening in the world, so let's talk about them. World's on fire. Nothing's changed. Excellent. Okay. So I've been doing something I've been doing a lot of things, and one of the things I've been doing, and I've been doing it for quite a while, there you go, Sam, is Swedish death cleaning. And it's basically cleaning the clutter and detritus out of my life. It's something that one should do before one dies so that your relatives, the people who are left holding the bag after you've gone, that they don't, they're not left to just try to weed through all your crap and, buy a dumpster and load the dumpster up. So that's what I've been doing. There's quite a lot of stuff that I've been putting off, and one of them is really, doubling down on the Swedish death cleaning. And week by week, I call it a game. I think of it as a game. Is basically fill up the trash bins, and what you want to do is fill up both the recycling trash bin and the trash bin with equal amounts, hopefully to the top, of stuff. But don't fill it up. You can't, the caveat to that is don't fill it up where it's so heavy that the trash people refuse to take the bins because it's too heavy. I've done that before when I was cleaning out my parents' house. Yeah, it was a thing. I cleaned out my parents' house, and week 1, they took it. Week 2, they took it. Week 3, they red tagged it. They were like, no, too heavy. So, but the things that I was taking out and putting in the bins were things that I couldn't donate to the library, couldn't donate it or do anything else with it. So, old, 20, 30, 40-year-old textbooks. And there were a lot of them, books that were, nonfiction books that didn't have any relevance. The library wouldn't take them. No donation place would take them, so I'd fill it up, and I would literally have like an 80-pound trash bin, which the trash guys did not appreciate. But yeah, things like that. So I'm doing that, and it is opening up space, opening up ideas, letting me focus on my projects. I had old projects, I have new projects. There's stuff that's, I have no less than 5 projects at the same time. Doing it at the same time, and I really don't have a workshop to do them in, so that's my big thing. Also, it's getting to be fall, so I have to dodge the yellow jackets. So it's something that I'll talk about in another video, but it is getting cold at night. This morning was 46 degrees, which is good. It's a nice chill in the air. When the stinging insects come out of the ground or out of their nest, they're not happy. You can see them go, oh, hey, it's cool, and then try to go off and do their thing. Some of them actually tried to come inside this morning, and I said no. But yeah, it is the time of goldenrod here in New England, where goldenrod is flourishing, which sucks because I'm allergic to goldenrod up my nose, and I think my dog is allergic to either goldenrod or whatever pollen is out there right now, and we're both suffering, and he's suffering more than I am. So I don't want anything to exacerbate that. It looks like he's got bald spots. He's got crusty spots on his head. The vet thinks that it's just that's allergies or an infection. Well, I'm thinking that got infected for something that bit him or rubbed on him. So I'm trying to calm everything down. I've given him the Benadryl. So he's got the Benadryl right now. and hopefully he's going to go and sleep it off instead of just scratch, 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 and just scratching himself bald. So anyways, how's your vacation going? I hope you get to have one. What else is happening? A lot of things are happening out in the world. I'm trying to be a hermit. I haven't had a lot of chance to just relax since Mom passed away. So it's a lot of after thinking and, you know, second guessing and things like that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. There's not much else going on. And it's just going and chipping away at tasks. And of course, the to-do list is never a done list. It just gets more stuff gets added on to the to-do list. But I'm just hoping to do a bunch of things before the winter sets in. Like I have a panel out back that's been off the house, so I have the tool to put the panel back, but I have to dodge the yellow jackets because they're getting aggressive, because there's less and less pollen out there, because it's getting cold, and there are less and less flowers because everything is going into fall mode. So now they're throwing hands, they're throwing wings, they're throwing stings. So yeah, they're very aggressive about what do you got? Do you have anything sweet? Do you have anything for us? But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about the yellow jacket nest in another video. But anyways, yeah, that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. I have a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about regarding Mom, a whole bunch of stuff regarding prepping and pantrying. I don't like to call it prepping anymore. I just want to call it pantrying. Practicing a little more about what I saw my grandmother do. My grandmother did. My grandfather helped. Like my grandmother had a garden. She tended a garden, and it was like 2 railroad ties wide by 1 railroad tie wide, and it was just against the corner of the fence. Well, my grandfather was the one. My grandmother asked for it. My grandfather put it in for her, and then she just grew the most delicious vegetables possible. Wow. Everything was sweet and tasty and nice. But he made that happen for her. So he did the doing and the constructing, and she did the planting and maintaining. But yeah, so it's hard to do that, a little harder to do that when you're on your own. But I'm glad I can do it. I don't have for me, I'm single, so I don't need anybody to go ask permission from. The person who made the person who invented COBOL was giving a graduation speech in my neck of the woods, in the 80s. And she said, it's better to ask forgiveness than ask permission, because if she had stopped and asked permission, she wouldn't have invented COBOL. They would have said no. But anyways, okay. So I'll wrap it up. Hi guys, how's it going? I think I'm going to watch a little bit more about what's going on in the news and see if anything has changed, rather than the gloom and doom. Is it regular gloom and doom? Oh my God, we're all going to die gloom and doom, or is it special gloom and doom? So, all right. Hope this finds you well. Take care. Bye.